Alright, so a lot of you know that my new question about power level is this an Ostruzna deck, meaning for a high power level, combo-rich, fast environment, or is this for Prog, which is a slower, more casual environment? Today I'm going to be seeing if Korvald, because it just finished his rebuild yesterday, seeing where he is. I think he's powerful enough for Ostruzna, but I don't think he's fast enough for that environment. So let's just take a look at some opening hands, see what I get, see how it would work. Okay, so opening hand, one land, Scurry Oak, Burnished Heart, Chatterfang! Oh, look at that little cute squirrel behind him going booga booga booga. That's the booga 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 squirrel right there. Flashback Marauder, CJ Commander, Captain and Crew. Okay, so... Alright, so I definitely want the land, want the Scurry Oak, want the Heart, want Chatterfang. Flashback Marauder in an opening hand. I'm not too terribly concerned about it, because if I cast it early, everybody's going to have some nothing creature. It's not going to hit anything. Usually won't hit anything important anyway. In fact, I should probably take him out, because what's going to happen is if somebody has any tokens, okay, I just sacrifice a token. Great. So I need to play him in a way that hits something I don't want on the field, forcing my opponent to sacrifice something that matters, but that doesn't always work that way. So maybe I should take him out. Captivating Crew and CJ and Commander, they both cost too much, so I'm going to put this all back. I'll draw the next three. Okay, cool. So I'm missing red, which isn't too surprising because the deck doesn't have a lot of red. Let me just shuffle these back in, and I'll see how I can get started. Last night I was doing this, and I realized I've really got some good combos in there. I had Mikaeus, Color of the Claw, and Goblin Bombardment and Chatterfang. So if I have a bunch of tokens because of Chatterfang, I can sacrifice the Goblin Bombardment, play Color of the Claw. Color of the Claw comes in, she doubles, she gives me a 2/2 bear for every creature that died. She doesn't care if it's, oh, non-token, okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe I should learn to read my cards. Someday I'll learn to read my cards. Alright, so I have a bunch of 3 mana cards. I've got nothing but 3 mana cards. Jesus Christ. So play the Bayou. Take turns to Blood Crypt. Okay, good. Play that tap because I got nothing to cast with it. Next turns. Okay, Mountain. Alright, so at this point in Ostruzna, I would not be in good position because I have no blockers. I have nothing that flies in my hand. I have very little in the way of acceleration, so I would not be doing so good. So first thing I would cast is Scurry Oak. Okay, let me scoot this back a bit. Scoot that back a bit. Okay, my opponents take their turns. It's now turn 4, and all I have is Scurry Oak. Okay, Ashes Altar, interesting. Play a Swamp. 1, 2, 3. Play the Granger. Go find a basic land. Power is bigger than Scurry Oak, so I get a token. I'll just get, let's see, I'll find a Mountain. Just to be sure of the red because it comes into play tapped. Okay, so coming into turn 5, I have 2 creatures. I can cast Korvald next turn on turn 6. No. Yeah, turn... I can cast Korvald turn 5 on par. So draw. Okay, Putrefy. Still a bunch of 3 mana cards though. Okay, so let's run Korvald out there. So 3, 5. And you have my Granger sacrifice from upkeep. Korvald did not see it, so I do not get any benefit out of it. So I have Korvald comes into play. Scurry Oak triggers because Korvald has higher power and toughness. I will eat that token, so I still have Scurry Oak. I have one token from the Granger coming into play, and I have Korvald. Korvald comes into play, becomes a 5/5. I draw a card. Okay, that's pretty good. You have my Elder. And my opponents take their turns. I hope they don't Swords to Plowshares. Korvald. Draw. Okay, Woodland Cemetery. Alright, let's get that down. For all you people that keep trying to take the piss with me for playing my lands with my creatures, it kind of helps now, doesn't it? You can kind of see the creatures better, can't you? Alright, so what do I want to do? He's a 2/3, no, he's a 3/4 Scurry Oak. I want to get something down bigger. Let's move this out of the way a bit. Okay, so let's do tap all the basics. Let's get Chatterfang down because he's just cute. Alright, so at this point I could also play the Altar, Putrefy or Secure Tribe Elder. So in Ostruzna I would not be in a good position. In Prague I am in a good position. I've got a 3/3 Force Walker, I've got a 5/5 Flyer, soon to be a 6/6. I've got this 3/4, and I have a 1/1 token. But I don't have any other token generators. So let's try this. We will attack with Korvald, sacrifice the squirrel. He will become a 6/6. I draw a card, another land. And I don't have any way of generating tokens because none of these are going to trigger Scurry Oak. But what I can do is play the Burnished Heart, get him down, so that way I can sacrifice it. Korvald will see it next turn. Somebody has probably taken 6 damage, or I've killed a small flyer. So untap, upkeep, draw. Sky Shroud Ranger. I'm still not getting anything that big. I need more cards. How can I get more cards? Let's start by sacrificing Burnished Heart. He will get bigger. I'll draw a card. Doesn't help that much right now. I'll go find 2 basic lands, put them into play. Let's just grab the first 2. We'll grab this mountain and we'll take this swamp. We'll just, for expediency's sake, and the fact that I have Yevmaya Cradle of Growth in my hand, so I can just play that, and then I'll have plenty of forest, I'll have plenty of green, won't have to worry about it. Okay, so Korvald is now about an 8/8. I will 1, 2, 3. I'll play that Altar. I have no tokens, so I will have to sacrifice one of these to attack with Korvald. Okay, so Korvald attacks, sacrifice Scurry Oak, draw a card. Not really helping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll discard at the end of my turn. I'll play a land. I'll play a land. Okay, so untap. My opponents now will have a decent board. I am still struggling a bit. Draw for my turn. Sky Shroud Ranger comes into play. Get a basic land. I've got that Altar though. I've got Call of the Claw. Should probably start sacrificing lands when I attack with Korvald. So let's do that. Declare combat. Korvald will attack. I will sacrifice the swamp. Draw a card. Ooh, solemn simulacrum. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Solemn simulacrum comes down. Don't get any token out of it. I don't get much out of it. Let's get a forest this time. Just to, well, screw it. I just get a basic land. So I sacrifice a swamp. I get a swamp. There's symmetry in that. I can't force my opponents to sacrifice because I don't have Dictative Erebos. I don't have Fleshbag Marauder. I can destroy, if anybody has a token army, I can destroy it. If anybody has an artifact creature that's vexing me, I can destroy it. I've got Sky Shard Ranger and Sylvan Ranger. Let's get the Sky Shard Ranger down. Let's go ahead and sacrifice Solemn Simulacrum to the altar. I have 2 colorless mana and I draw 2 cards. 1 for the Simulacrum, 1 for Korvald. I get another land. Fantastic. That's great. That's not really what I need. I have 2 colorless. I have 3 colored available. I can play Color the Claw, and then I would get 1. I would get 1 bear and 1 squirrel. Doesn't sound that exciting. So let's tap that for a green. Still the 2 colorless. Sky Shard Ranger comes down. I go find a basic land. Now my land ramp, my mana ramp, that's working. That's working pretty damn good. I'm just not getting anything to really seal the deal. Of course, Korvald now, he's a 9/9 or a 10/10, and I'm sending him out as somebody every turn. So unless they are putting up a flying creature every turn, somebody's getting hammered with commander damage. Meaning a board wipe or some kind of control element is imminent, is coming down soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll discard a forest at the end of my turn. So I'll start my next turn. Yeah, this is definitely not fast enough for Ostruzna. No way. Draw off my turn. Ooh, Condo to Worlds. But do I have anything worth casting? Okay, I can get Scurry Oak back, start doing the tokens. I can get Solemn Simulacrum back. I can get Burnished Heart back. I can play a land out of my graveyard. But is that what I want to do? So let's try this. We'll tap her. Put a land into play. Any land. So let's get Hammerheim down, because I like looking at it. It's pretty. So I've got Hammerheim down now. I can get him down. It would be nice to have tokens to sacrifice, but I don't have that unless I do Conduit of Worlds, and then I do Scurry Oak. This is just not good. So I'll sacrifice her to the altar. I've got 2 colorless mana. I draw a card. Korvald is now like an 11/11. Okay, World Shaper. Good, but not really what I want right now. And if I'd had Stalking Vengeance down, it only would have done 1 point of damage. So, alright. So I've got 2 colorless floating. I've already... So you put a land into play. Didn't play a land this turn. Let's play it from my hand. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get Stalking Vengeance down. I don't have anything I really want to sacrifice, so I will spend 2. I'll play the Elder. I will attack with Korvald, sacrificing the Elder just to Korvald's ability, not to the Elder's ability. Draw a card, draw a card. Ooh, Akul, the Unrepentant. But I can't cast him because yes, I do have Red, red, black, black. Okay, so I can get a cool down. So black, black, red, red. Play a cool the unrepentant. Still don't have anything, and I don't have anything in my hand. Maybe a cool is not the thing I want in this deck. Maybe he's not cool enough. Because I don't have anything in my hand that I would want to sacrifice 3 creatures to put into play for. Even if I had the 3 creatures. Alright, so my opponents take their turns. But now I have a 5/5 flyer. I have something like an 11/11 flyer with Korvald. I've got Chitty Chitty Chatterfang. Which if somebody had forests, I would be hammering on them with Chitty Chitty Chatterfang. Draw for my turn. I get Liliana, Heretical Healer. So 3. Play Liliana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play World Shaper. So now what I can do is declare combat, attack with Korvald, attack with a Cool the Unrepentant, attack with Chatterfang if somebody has forests, attack with Stalking. Well, at this point, he's a 5/5 on the ground. Somebody has something that can block and kill him, so I don't really want that. I will sacrifice World Shaper to Korvald. I will get back a forest. I will get back a swamp. And that's it. I get a 2/2 black zombie creature token. I also get a 1/1 squirrel token. Liliana flips. I will make everybody discard a card. Well, first I need to draw for Korvald. Ooh, Blazing Effigy. Is that what I want to discard? I want to keep Color of the Claw as a combat trick. So in case of board wipe, I can recover. I want to keep Putrefying Maelstrom Pulse. I probably would have cast them already. So discard Blazing Effigy. Everybody's discarded a card. Alright, so next turn. Tap, draw, Glissa the Trader. I'm just not getting any token generators. I'm not getting anything that really pushes the deck forward right now. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing that all of you are, but I doubt it. So, I don't... Combat. Attack with a Cool. Attack with Korvald. Attack with Chatterfang. Somebody has forests. Korvald eats the zombie. Somebody takes 2 points of damage. I draw for Korvald. I get Pernicious Deed. So what I'm seeing here is I probably want to take out the Fleshbag Marauder in favor of something else. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get another card, replace Fleshbag Marauder, and I think that'll be better.